Peace. So I'm actually making a video today. I'm still in Arusha town, and I think I will be here for 2 more days. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is make several YouTube videos today and tomorrow. So I've actually been on a little bit of a YouTube binge these past couple of days. These past few days, I've been uploading a lot of short videos, and I think I'm gonna continue. I might actually upload more than 2 videos today because I have a nice internet connection right now, so I think it'll be. I'd like to get some content on my YouTube channel. It's a good idea. So actually, what I want to talk about in this video is an idea. This is an installment in the self-healer vlog. So something I want to talk about is this idea, another contrast in ideologies and how we educate ourselves and get our information and build our knowledge base, especially as it applies to nutrition science and nourishing the human body. So this contrast is between our real life living experience and so-called clinical studies of scientists. Because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos pertaining to health and nutrition. Something that I notice is that a person making a video will love to quote a clinical study. Studies show this and that, and as if that means that's the answer to everything. Is what does the study say? That, well, that must be what it is. That must be the truth. And I'm sure, as many people watching this video know, that's not always. There's always layers to this information, and a lot of it is how is the information presented, and determines how it's received. And so there's actually, I think right now, two things that I want to emphasize as far as to be mindful of when examining clinical studies pertaining to health and nutrition. So the first thing is, if the scientists knew the answer, why would they be studying? They're studying because they don't know. Let that breathe, let that marinate, let that sink in. These scientists don't know what they're talking about, and they don't know what they're doing. That's why they're studying and doing research. They're trying to figure things out. Let that marinate, let that breathe for a second. Okay, so that's just one idea to think about, because I don't mean to discredit scientists or researchers. I like to think that I appreciate myself as a scientific mind, even though, I'm not in any kind of research lab. So I respect scientists, doctors, professionals, research professionals, medical professionals. I'm really not trying to put them down. I'm just trying to, as in all things, one must find balance. So just because a clinical study shows this or that does not mean that that is the the absolute truth. And so the second thing I wanted to mention, the second idea here, is to realize, where are these clinical studies coming from? Because as many of you may know, that anytime there's a clinical study presented to the public, more often than not, these studies are have a financial bias. These studies are funded by companies and corporations and um, financial backers that have a bias, that want to perpetuate an idea to the public, to make an idea accepted within the mainstream. So this is one of the main reasons why so many Americans, and I guess worldwide, people consume meat and dairy, because there is major financial backing trying to support this as if it's healthy when the truth is it's not. So that's one example. I'm sure there's many examples. It's just something that I've noticed, like um, with these clinical studies when I'm watching like YouTube videos, because I do like to watch YouTube videos. Um, Lately, I've been trying to watch less YouTube videos. Over the past several years, I probably have seen a lot, and I noticed that so often it's like a format or a formula. You know what I'm saying? Of like presenting information. Well, you need a study, or else no one's going to take you serious, right? You need clinical research shows that this, and that. Um, and I'm just like, find your balance between what you know from your experience if you want to know something. And that's another thing I wanted to mention, is why I appreciate and respect the work of the Arnold Ehret, the author that I've mentioned, the author of the Mucusless Diet Healing System. In his book, he explains that his information is coming from experimenting on himself. That's like um why I'm so into that book right now, or was when I read it like last year, I think. He experimented on himself, and that's where he drew his conclusions. Because these clinical studies, some half the time they're not even on people. They're not even doing research on people, and then people are going and saying like, because they did the experiment on the rats, I'm gonna live my life this way. Really? So something to think about. Again, like I was saying, balance. I myself have also, I'm attracted to so-called clinical studies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to find out that a clinical study or a scientist confirm what I already am doing, or what I already my own preconceived beliefs, ideas, notions of what's the best way to live life. You know what I mean? If I have my belief system, my BS, then oh, the science confirms what I believe. So now I'm happy. No, it's, you know what? Find the balance. That's my advice to myself and anyone else, as far as clinical studies versus real life experience. I would prefer experience. So that's what I would prefer to continue to build within myself, is more experience. Um, yeah. And if, as far as what my belief system is, I've already said this in several videos. If you want to live a healthy life, eat lots of fruit, drink lots of water, eat a balanced, whole foods, plant based nutrition program, and enjoy yourself. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Peace.